Hi, comrades, colleagues. How are you doing? This is Floyd Morris checking in. And I just checking in because of the recent development in our noble movement and the challenges that we have been encountering. And I want to say upfront, comrades, and to share my perspective because we all have been very strident over the past couple of weeks, and a lot of us have pushed our heads out on a limb where the George Wright situation is concerned, and subsequently we went on the attack with Kamina Johnson Smith. And I believe that, comrades, for our credibility to be preserved as an institution and as individuals, we cannot be silent because one of our colleagues, one of our comrades, there is an allegation. And I'm stressing the word allegation because allegation doesn't make an individual innocent. It make an individual guilty. And so I really want to stipulate that up front. And in so doing, I want to say to the party and the leadership at this time, well, they would say that I'm a part of the leadership, that the best thing that we can do at this time is to ask the General Secretary to step aside and go and clear his name. I supported the General Secretary for his bid for General Secretary, and I did so against my cousin, Raymond Price. So my stance now has nothing to do with wanting to get rid of Dayton. Dayton is somebody that I like. But the fact of the matter is, I've always acted in what I perceive is the best interest of the People's National Party. And I am going to say that this cannot be a situation where if Dayton goes, it is going to open the door for an assault and an attack on the comrade leader. Because I am one person who is not going to countenance and support the, any challenge to the comrade leader from anybody in the party before the next general election. Because any internal challenge in the PNP prior to the next election is going to be totally suicidal. It is going to be self-destructing. And if that should ever happen, I will have to examine my future where the party and politics is concerned. So I cannot support the argument that, the Dayton leaving is going to open up a door to challenges for the leader. And one of the things that we have to stop doing in the party now is to stop uh, these schemes to say that people are planning and plotting to challenge and undermine individuals, because what we seem to be doing in the organization is to be strategizing a lot against all one another. But we are not sitting down and strategizing against labor rights. I have not been called to a meeting in the PNP to strategize on how we can get rid of the labor rights. But it seems as if there are individuals constantly strategizing as to how they can prevent individuals or uh, something against another comrade in the movement. It cannot be healthy. And if this continues, then it means that we would have taken a decision that the current PNP wants to be in opposition for perpetuity. Well, I am not going to be a party to that sort of thinking and operation in the movement. And so I cannot support anybody challenging Comrade Mark Golding. I've not heard of it because nobody can include me in them sort of damn foolishness. I mean, the thing right now is for the party to settle down, to settle down. The country wants to get rid of this government, but because they don't see us as a credible alternative, we're not seeing any groundswell in the movement. And it cannot be that we are operating on the basis where everybody has to be looking over them shoulders consistently. It's not a healthy environment, right? And so I want that to be understood so that my my call and my position towards Dayton is not a malicious one because I don't know what the true situation is. I have my doubts, but the fact of the matter is that Dayton has to go and clear his name, and the People's National Party has to get a fighting chance to say to Jamaica, we are an organization that is different from the JLP. And comrades, I am urging us, I am urging us to do the right and honorable thing. And in this instance, the right thing is RIGHT, not the WRIGHT. One love.